It's your girl Ash, bringing y'all another episode of Black Girl Interrupted Podcast. What's up? What's up, y'all? How is everybody doing? Let me first jump on and say Happy New Year. We have made it into 2026, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Man, I'm still trying to take in the fact that we just flew through 2025. Excuse me. But I just want to jump on here tonight. I'm not going to have a really long show, just something quick, maybe a little 30 minutes, just kind of give y'all the updates, excuse me, on what's been going on and what is to come for Black Girl Interrupted for the year of 2026. So, anyone that is new, that has never been here on Black Girl Interrupted podcast, hey, hello, I appreciate y'all for coming out and showing me so much love. Shout out to y'all for just the way y'all just carry me. You understand? Like, I appreciate the love that y'all give me. Let me not get emotional tonight. I promise I'm not. Because again, this episode is not going to even be long enough for me to get emotional. So anyone that is new to Black Girl Interrupted podcast, I always do my mental health check-ins just to check the temperature. I just want to see how everybody's feeling, what's been going on, how has your week been. So we'll jump. Let me go ahead and play. Like I said, I always show something that's encouraging, inspiring, inspirational, and then we'll jump into tonight's show and give you all the updates of everything that's going on. So here we go.
Commit yourself to stretch, to get outside of your comfort zone and not be concerned about what people think about you, because they're thinking it anyhow. Don't worry about what they will say. They're already saying it. So what do you care?
I hate Plan B because we have so many doubters. We have so many of those people that say no and you can't do it, that's impossible. That is okay because we just turn off, as I said earlier, and we listen and we hear the no being a yes. You can't do it, you can't do it, and all of that. So that is possible to do that amongst all the negative people around you. But when you start doubting yourself, that's very dangerous. Because now what you're basically saying is that if my plan doesn't work, I have a fallback plan. I have a plan B. And that means that you start thinking about plan B, and every thought that you put into plan B, you're taking away now that thought and that energy from plan A.
Decide that your life has so much meaning to the planet. Decide that you have something to give. That's why you're here. So you didn't just show up. You brought something here. You're on a journey. You have a destination, mission to achieve, to do, to implement, to perform, to experience. Decide to commit yourself to be an adventurer in life. Look out on life around you. Look within yourself and say, where is it in my life that I need to make a commitment right now? Where is it? That it might be for your health. It might be to be a happier person. It might be to make a difference in your community. It might be that. Where is it? I say that commitment shows up, and the man or woman who has some idea, some dream that they've been nurturing within themselves, and no one believed it, no one saw it for them, that they weren't masters at it, they weren't experts at it, no one would build a statue and ever call their name and recognize them. They never made it to the front page of the newspaper, but they had something that was theirs, something that was their baby, something that they loved and they believed in, and they just did what they could with what God gave them with their dream.
It is very important to understand that we function better if there is no safety net, because plan B becomes a safety net. It says that if I fail, then I fall and I get picked up and I have something else there that will protect me.
All right. So again, I always love to do my mental health check-ins because I want to know how you're feeling. Many of you know that I have suffered from depression and anxiety. So I try to make it my duty to ensure that I check in on everybody. I try to make sure that I'm making sure your mental is good. Um, and also learning to keep my mental in check. So this is why I do these mental health check-ins. Again, shout out to everyone that is tuning in tonight to Black Girl Interrupt the podcast. Drop in the comments, let me know how you're feeling. Like I said, um, excuse me, it's imperative again because mental illnesses is real. It is a real thing. There are people that are sitting and they're suffering in silence because they're afraid to speak because they don't want to be judged. And I say, just be kind to people because you don't know what a person is going through. I say this all the time, every episode. Be kind to people and also learn to be kind to yourself. Give yourself the grace, extend yourself the grace. Know that we make these plans and like the video said, plan A may not go through. So you have to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, etc. So I want y'all to know that whatever it is that you have going on, whatever it is that you're working on, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. And I love you. And I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. I want you to win. I want you to know that everything that you feel like you lost in 2025, 2024, and so back forth, come back and get it in 2026. You have the ability. You know now what to do differently. You know now that whatever you've allowed people to take, babe, you gotta come and you gotta take it back. You gotta reclaim what does Maxine Waters say? You gotta reclaim your time. Babe, you gotta reclaim that. And you gotta know that it does take time. You have to understand it doesn't happen overnight. So again, I'm gonna say this to you. Extend and give yourself the grace. If you fall down, baby, get back up. That's the only way to do it. Sometimes, I'm learning that sometimes it's just not always on my time, but it's on God's time. So I encourage anybody, whatever plan that you have set forth for yourself, you got this and you could do this. So don't worry about what people have to say. Stop being focused on, well, so-and-so said this. Baby, let me tell you something. When man says no, God will always say yes. So remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that you have a purpose. Remember, you are a light. Remember, to some people, you could be a beacon of hope. I don't know. But just know that I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. I applaud you. Again, and I'm going to say this, and I say this all the time. We don't care about how many times you fell down. We just want to know how many times you got back up. Because you may not get it right the first time. And that's one of the things. And I say this because I'm saying this to myself. I'm learning that myself is that, no, I'm not where I want to be right now. But you know what? I'm where God has me in the moment. So I'm okay with that. Do I want to be further than where I am? Absolutely. But in God's timing, never on mine, because I noticed the last time that I tried to do it on my own, baby, don't even get me started. That was so terrible. But you live and you learn. So I'm learning to learn from those mistakes that I made. I'm learning that, okay, plan A didn't work, so let me go to plan B. Let me go to plan C. Let me go to plan D, etc. So that is my little message for y'all tonight. But anyway, happy 2026 to everybody. So like I said, tonight is not going to be a long night. I just wanted to jump on and just wish everyone a happy new year. I wanted to give you guys the updates regarding my husband and things that are going on in life and just where the Black Girl Interrupted stands for 2026. So again, y'all, welcome back to Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Like I say, happy 2026. I pray that 2026 is as grace is. Let me correct that. I pray that 2026 is everything that you asked for. I pray that you get everything that you didn't achieve in 2025. Just know that your time is coming and you are special. You are precious. You are worthy. You are loved and you're beautiful and you deserve it all. All right. So I got the little mushy part out the way. So for those that don't know, for those that are just new to Black Girl Interrupted podcast, or for those that have been following my journey, do know that my husband was diagnosed with stage 2 prostate cancer back in September. And he had 12 tumors. Initially, it was 12. So now we are down to 6. He does radiation 5 days a week, uh, and it's exhausting. Um, Health wise, he's good. His mental is good, but it is starting to take a toll on his body. So he is a little more tired than normal, um, and that's to be expected. Um, his last day, we're praying his last day of radiation treatment will be January the 30th. And even though the radiation will be complete, he still has to, take the cancer medication. And then, of course, he'll go back for his scans again to make sure that the cancer is gone and that it has not spread to any other parts of his body. So um, that is a beautiful thing. I'm so happy for that. I'm grateful for that. It has definitely been a journey, not only for him, but for me. Um, it gets overwhelming at times, when you're dealing with a partner that is, has an illness, it's hard. It's difficult to see them go through it. Um, mm, it's rough, it's overwhelming. And one of the most beautiful things is that um, I'm able to express to him, how things, how it's overwhelming, to see him like that and not be able to help him. And then the fact that I am working 2 jobs now. Um, but hey, bills don't stop when you get sick. They still keep rolling, they still keep going. So I am working 2 jobs. Um, so I do appreciate the love, the support, the prayers, the phone calls, the text messages. Thank y'all for calling and checking on not just me, but my husband as well. So I've already spoken to God and we've declared a clean bill of health. So on January 30th, my husband will be cancer free. I've already spoken that. I've been specific in my prayer. So, and I'm going to leave it at that. So from my mouth to God's ears, we all know what he could do. All right, all right, all right. So again, I've gotten a little cute, mushy stuff out of the way. So I want to jump into letting y'all know Black Girl Interrupted will still go on. But due to me working 2 jobs and, still being present for my husband, I am going to scale back doing Black Girl Interrupted podcast to just 1 day a week. And it will be on Wednesdays, simply because I like Wednesdays because I like to do my Wellness Wednesdays. Um, I will, if anything pops up, anything changes, if any new topics, any new conversations, I will definitely be the first to jump on here and let y'all know. So, baby, if it's a Tuesday, baby, if I got to stop and do breaking news, this is an emergency episode, that's what I'm going to do. But I do want y'all to know you will still be getting quality content, although I will just be scaling back to 1 day a week. Um, and it was not, let me say this, because I can talk to you, y'all are my family, y'all are like my diary, y'all are everything. But I think it's just been a little overwhelming for me to do 2 days a week, now that I'm working 2 jobs, again, dealing with a spouse that has cancer and trying to do all of this. So my focus again on those 1 days that I will be here, which will be every Wednesday, I'm still going to give you good quality content. We're still going to do our praise and worship. We're still going to do our wellness Wednesdays. We're still going to do our mental health check-ins. Nothing is going to change with Black Girl Interrupted podcast other than I will only be live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, maybe 7:15ish. Just because I get off work at 6 o'clock, give me time to unwind, get my husband situated, and then I'm coming in here to holler at my family. So that is the only thing that is going to change with Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Um, Another surprise is Miss Nicole, who I had with me on doing our grief session, will be a permanent fixture on Black Girl Interrupted podcast. So yes, baby, I love that. I also want to say thank y'all for the love and support for that episode. I am so glad and appreciative of the messages that I received regarding that episode. I'm glad that it helped a lot of people in dealing with your grief. Um, so I just wanted to say that. But going back, again, Miss Nicole will be a permanent fixture on Black Girl Interrupted podcast. And I just cannot wait for you guys to see what we have planned for the episodes that I do have coming. So for this month, January, we're just going to wing it. We're just whatever, you know. So next Wednesday, let me say this next Wednesday, because that will be somewhat the middle of the month, I will be doing my Wellness Wednesday. And a lot of people are like, well, what is your Wellness Wednesday? I come in, I want to check on I want to know how you are physically. I want to know how you are mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That is the day that I take the time. And baby, I'm going to pour all into you. When I tell you, baby, I'm about to lather you down like Diddy, like the baby all at a Diddy party, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to throw that little party in. But that's what we will do on Wellness Wednesdays. I will do that once a month. And again, that's just to check and see how y'all are doing. That gives y'all time to post how you're feeling, and just have fun doing our Wellness Wednesdays. Because again, mental health is the third leading cause of death amongst Black men under the age of 55. We are seeing more of an increase in suicides. And I just want people to know that there are people out here that really truly care about you, that are really truly concerned about your health and your well-being. So for the month of January, we're just going to be winging it. Whatever comes up, that's what we're going to be talking about. But again, next Wednesday will be Wellness Wednesdays. For February, that is Black History Month. So baby, I'm talking about everything Black. We're going to be talking about healthcare. We're going to be talking about, health is wealth, taking care of yourself, how important it is to go to your doctor's appointments, how imperative it is for you to take care of your physical health, because you only get one body. You're only allowed one body. You're allowed one life. And when that life is over, there's no do-overs. So everything Black, I will be putting together, I believe for the month of either March or April, will be Financial Literacy Awareness Month. So I will be collaborating with some other people that specialize in financial literacy. So we'll be talking about credit repair. We'll be talking about income tax, how to stretch your income tax. So you will start to see a lot of collaborations on Black Girl Interrupted for 2026. I'm just so proud of myself for being consistent. I just want to say to you guys, thank you for loving on me. Thank you for supporting me. Shout out to the mothers, shout out to the fathers, shout out to you, you're beautiful people. And I want to know what you have going on. If you want me to shout you out, let me know. I mean, I see where people will charge you for a shout out. Let me say this. I support those that support me. So if you have a business or you have a project you're working on and you just and you want to get it out on various platforms, hit me up. Hit me up. Because support is free. You understand? And there's enough food on the table for everybody to eat. Another thing, I'm not here to gatekeep. If anyone is interested in starting a podcast or anyone that's interested in anything, and if I feel like maybe I can help you, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I can answer any questions, explain to you what I did to get started in doing a podcast. That's what I'm here for. What they say, each one teach one, each one teach one. So I'm here to pass the mustard seeds on. I'm here to encourage someone that is thinking of starting a business or whatever the issue may be. I want to support you. If you have a clothing line, if you have a makeup line. Now let me say this. Lipstick is all I wear. I don't put all the makeup on my face, but I love some good lipstick. I think that's all I need. I'm fat, all of that. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't make me a bit of difference. I still think I'm cute at the end of the day. So, and I'm hyping myself up, baby. Hype me up. Hey, hype me up. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see, what else can I tell you that is going on with Black Girl Interrupted? So anywho, again, you'll see more collaborations. Also, if you have any topics or if there's some news that you want to report, hit me up. Let me post my email address. Um, I need to fix that. But Black Girl Interrupted Podcast at gmail.com. Send me an email. If there's a topic that you want me to discuss, if there's something going on in your neighborhood and you want to get it out on other platforms, hit me up. I'd support for free. You understand? I'm not up here to charge you $30 for a 5, 10, 20-second shout out. I'm not doing that. I think that's crazy. I don't knock nobody hustle, but again, if you have a brand, clothing line, whatever it is, and you want support and you want me to shout you out, hit me up. I have no problems with doing that because, again, support is free. It costs $0 to share a post, to like, comment. It takes nothing away from you. Your paycheck doesn't change. Your lifestyle doesn't change. Help somebody. You understand? Because somebody had to help you. So let's get back. Let's start giving back. So again, you will start to, again, you'll see more collaborations on Black Girl Interrupted podcast. You'll see a lot of conversations that some people stay away from. But I'm here to bring it back to the forefront. I do ask that anyone that does come and collab and is a guest with me, I ask that you be respectful on the platform. We don't do the disrespect over here. I'm not allowing the disrespect. If I don't give you disrespect, don't give it to me in return. I'm going to treat you the same way you treat me. So that's how it is. Over here on Black Girl Interrupted, we love one another. We pour into each other. I want to see people win. I'm not a hater by any means. Again, if I see that you have a business, I don't have a problem with liking, sharing, commenting on your posts because, again, the table's big enough for everybody to eat at. So what are you gatekeeping for? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different person and God is going to bless me at the end anyway. So I want to be a blessing to others because people have been a blessing to me. Even when I wasn't the best, people have always learned and they've been a blessing to me. So what else can I say? So again, next Wednesday, let me let you know the time will not change. So I will be going live streaming to Facebook as well as YouTube every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. You can follow Black Girl Interrupted on Instagram. I am on TikTok. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm going to start getting active again on Twitter because there's some people I hope to see on my podcast in 2026. So I'm really looking forward to all the beautiful things that are to come for Black Girl Interrupted podcast in 2026 because, again, my goal is I want to do this full time. One of the most beautiful things that I can say is that I'm the happiest is when I'm right here in front of this camera, when I'm doing my podcast, when I'm able to talk to y'all, when I'm able to vent and just release everything that's been on my shoulder for the week or for the day or maybe even in the moment. But I love doing this. So my goal is to do this permanently. I do have a couple of magazine interviews that I have to do. So I'm so excited about that, y'all. Can't wait till I finish those interviews so that way I can post and hopefully you guys will share and you'll read about me and you'll learn everything that's been going on with Ashley. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Life has just been great. I won't complain. Yeah, God tested me in 2025, but I'm grateful for it because God is preparing me for the blessings. So I say that to you that your test is almost over. The blessings are on the way. You just got to hold on a little bit longer. I know we want it right now, but I also want to be able to enjoy what it is that I'm praying for. So again, I can't wait for you guys to see what is to come for Black Girl Interrupted podcast. I can't wait for you to see some of the collaborations. I can't wait to see some of the topics that you say you want to hear me discuss. So again, for the month of January, we're just winging it. But next Wednesday will definitely be our Wellness Wednesday. So come get some love poured onto you. Come get some love poured into you. Come get encouraged. Come get empowered. Baby, come and get uplifted. Because again, I want to see you win. I want to see you win. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you standing tall despite every obstacle that you encountered. And again, although I may be talking to you, I'm talking to myself at the same time because I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of how far that I've come. I'm proud of what's to come for me. So I say that to you too. I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you. Don't let the outsiders tell you what you can't do because God says you can. You understand? So you just keep doing every beautiful thing that it is that you do. And I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. And I want you to know I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for not giving up. I'm proud of you for not throwing in the towel. I'm proud of you for following on with plan B because plan A didn't work. I'm proud of you for, even though you fell down, you said, you know what, I got this. So I'm so proud of you. I'm ecstatic for you. I'm elated for you. And I want you to know you're going to win. And just know that everything that you lost or you feel like you lost in 2024, 25, God is about to give it to you, baby. He's about to bless you 10 times over. So be ready for that blessing. Be ready to catch that blessing. But also learn to protect your peace. You understand? Learn how to tell people no. It's okay. Be selfish with yourself in 2026. Put you first. Stop putting everybody's problems and issues over you when you're hurting. Take care of you first. And that's one of the beautiful things that I've learned in 2025. And I'm carrying with me in 2026. I'm not allowing any more disruptions. And that includes family. You understand? So it doesn't matter. I don't have a problem with telling family no. I don't have a problem with telling my friends no. I don't have a problem with just telling people no because I'm going to take care of Ashley at all times because I have to stay grounded because I have to stay strong and in strength for my husband. As he battles this horrible disease that we are seeing more and more Black men succumb to, and that's prostate cancer. We're seeing them succumb to colon cancer. We're seeing them succumb to pancreatic cancer. So I say that, take care of yourself. Ladies, go out there and make sure you're getting those mammograms. Ladies, make sure you're getting your annual physicals because you're needed. Black women have the highest maternal death rate than whites, Asians, and Latinos. So if something feels wrong about your body, go to the doctor. If the doctor won't listen to you, baby, you keep going. It's like buying a car. You keep going till you find the one that you like. You keep going till you find the one that listens to you. You keep going till you find the one that addresses your concerns, that puts you at ease. Because we need you here. I know it's easier said than done. But just know you are loved, baby. You are wanted. You are beautiful. To my fellas, you're handsome. You are a king. To my ladies, you are a queen. And I'm proud of you. You're doing an amazing job. I know it may not feel that way, but I see you. And I just want to say I'm proud of you. Thank you for not giving up. Let's see. I don't know if you could hear the round of applause, but I just gave a round of applause for everyone that is stuck through the storm. That's what I want to do. I want to congratulate you. I want to salute you and let you know I am proud of you that you stood tall, that regardless of however many obstacles you encountered, you stayed and you said, you know what, I'm going to get through it. So my husband says, love you, Tiny Red. God put us together for a reason, and his arms, and with his arms around us, there is nothing that can hold us down. Man, let me tell you something, babe. You better believe that. You better believe that because I told you when you were diagnosed with cancer, you were already going to be healed. I had already spoke a complete healing over your body. You have gone and you just started radiation December 19th. You started out with 12 tumors and now you have 6. You have 6. So can't nobody, let me tell you something. Y'all not finna get me choked up tonight. Y'all not finna do that. There go my beautiful baby. Hey, beautiful girl. I love you. But I told you, the moment you made that phone call to me, baby, I told you you were already healed. I had already told the God. I was already specific in my prayer. I had already told him, I need this man here. You understand? So God said, I got you. And he has moved on our behalf. Y'all not gonna get me to crying tonight. We're not gonna do this. Nope. Nope. But hey, crying is good for the soul. So I'm good on that. But I just want you to know, give yourself grace. I'm proud of you. I see you. I know what you've gone through. And you know what? You're doing an amazing job. I know you feel like it's rough. I know you feel like you're ready to throw in a towel. You're ready to give up, but don't do it. Don't do it. You're too close to your breakthrough. And I had to do that. I had to break down the other night. I couldn't let and I know he's watching, but I'll go on and say, I couldn't let my husband see me cry. I was devastated. I was overwhelmed. But then I had to remember who I am and who I belong to. If God will bring you to it, he'll bring you through it. So I had to put on my big girl panties. I had to suck it up. I'm working 2 jobs, but guess what? We're not missing a beat over here. I had someone say, you're working 2 jobs? Really? I said, I am. I say, because in this moment, my husband needs me as his support system. That don't negate that he is still the provider. So I want people to know, don't ever get that misconstrued. My husband is still the provider, but right now, I'm the provider. See, in a relationship, it's a partnership. And I stood and I stepped up and I stood in the gap on his behalf. You understand? With God though, but God pushed me to move on my husband's behalf. God said, I know I hear you. He said, but you got this. Think of how victorious you're gonna be when you come through this storm. So I carry that. Do I get overwhelmed? Absolutely. But I'm human. I'm human first. But I keep God first. And God has carried us. Again, my husband has only been doing radiation not even a month. And he's down from 12 tumors to 6. So can't nobody tell me God ain't real. Can't nobody tell me God don't move. Because I know he does. God has kept me. I'm still here. Y'all not gonna get me to crying tonight. We're not gonna do that. Nope. Y'all know how I am when I get to talk about God, baby. I get very emotional. But I'm proud because I'm giving myself the grace. I'm proud that I finally sat down and I had a conversation with my husband and I explained to him and I expressed to him, I understand you're sick, but I get overwhelmed a little bit. And he told me he understood. But I was able to explain to him. And we good. We're in a beautiful place. God has moved us into a beautiful place. We walked in 2026 beautifully. So I say that to y'all. Give yourself the grace. Don't never carry that load. If it gets too heavy, you give it to God. I'm learning that. I'm learning to believe. I'm learning to trust more. Excuse me. Again, I'm human first. And God understands. I have feelings. But I'm also learning to trust him. And believe that he'll work things out. I believe that. And I'm going to always believe that. I'm going to continue that because God has kept us. Even in our darkest times, God has kept us. Even in our darkest moments, God has been a light. Even when the light seemed dim, God cut it back up. When I thought it was about to go out, God replaced the bulb. So he's done it. He's done it for me. And he'll definitely continue to do it for you. Man. I love y'all so much. Like, I just really don't think y'all understand how much I love y'all. And how I appreciate the support. I appreciate the phone calls. I appreciate the text. I appreciate that. I really do. So, as I get ready to bring this to an end, let me give you my final thoughts. Actually, I just did. But that's okay. We'll run it back. But I do want to say thank y'all again so much for the love. and the support. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me each and every week. Um, Thank y'all again for caring and supporting me, and encouraging me and empowering me and holding me accountable. I appreciate that. Uh, it does not go unseen. That's why I always try to take the time. Matter of fact, let me reword that. I will always take the time out to shout y'all out and to say thank you and how appreciative I am of you guys for, thinking of us and keeping us in your prayers and your thoughts. Thank you for the positive posts. Thank you for the positive messages, the positive vibe. It's so appreciated. I don't even think y'all understand how much that really truly means, not only to me, but my husband. To know that we have a circumference of people that are really rooting for us, that are really supporting us. We're grateful for that. And there's not enough tea in China. I don't know. I'm grateful. But again, Black Girl Interrupted is back for 2026. Again, Black Girl Interrupted will be streaming live every Wednesday at 7:15, about 7:15. Again, I get off work at 6, so I need to have a little time to decompress and get ready to come in here and give y'all beautiful quality content because y'all deserve it. Y'all absolutely deserve it. Um, Again, I can't wait for the collaborations and for y'all to see all the beautiful things that are going to transpire within Black Girl Interrupted podcast. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, you can follow Black Girl Interrupted on all streaming platforms. Put in the name and watch me pop up. So on that note, I do want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Wednesday. I love, love, love you guys. Take care of yourself. And if there's anything, y'all know how to reach me, baby. Hit your girl up. Let me know. But on that note, I just want to say I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you. And take care of yourself. And again, don't forget, give yourself that grace. Holla.